Eternal Souls. Welcome to Soul Mystic Tarot. Thank you so much for being here with me, for sharing your time and your energy. I am grateful for your presence. And today, I'm really excited because it's my first upload on this channel and I'm starting off with a bang. I am doing a 21 card spread to get to know you, to read your life story. This spread is one of my favorite spreads of all time because we go into great detail, looking at your past from early childhood to your present and to your future, the fixed and the mutable. And I want to get to know the people that were drawn, these beautiful eternal souls that were brought to me today, because you were brought here for a reason. You were brought here because it's exactly where you're meant to be. So with that being said, let's take a look at the 3 tarot decks in front of us I have here, and you can pick with your intuition according to the design, if that's what calls you first, if the design of the deck calls you, or the crystals, or the number. Reading number 1, number 2, number 3. And for reading number 1, we have the classic Rider-Waite deck, which I absolutely love because it's the classic. How can you not like it? And then we have the citrine, beautiful little marble citrine. For reading number 2, we have the Deviant Moon deck, one of my favorite decks of all time, along with this gorgeous, magical Serpentine. I love this little Serpentine. You know, they call it Serpentine because it looks a little bit like the skin of a snake or a reptile, right? It's gorgeous. And then for reading number 3, we have Bianco Nero, another one of my favorite decks. They're all my favorite, if you can't tell. But it's because every deck has its own little personality, just like you. Unique. We're all one, we're all the same, but we have a unique soul impression in us. Just like the decks, they have their own unique expression. So, Bianco Nero, we have the Crystal Clear. Crystal clear, huh? Interesting. Yeah, okay, we're gonna get crystal clear answers, I think. But I meant to say the clear quartz, the powerful clear quartz. So, take your time if you need it. Pause the video. But intuition does work fast. Intuition works within the few seconds, because after that, your brain comes in, the intellect, and we start thinking. There's no longer intuition. But it's okay. Sometimes we're not aligned with our intuition and we need a little bit more time to figure out what we want. And that's totally okay. So feel free to pause the video and take as much time as you need to make a selection. And if you're drawn to more than one pile, one more the crystal, trust your intuition. Trust, because that means you probably have more than one message to hear. So I'm looking forward to meeting you at your reading. Hi, collective number 1. Welcome to your reading. You have chosen the citrine, the beautiful Rider deck, the classic Rider deck. So thank you for being here one more time. Thank you for sharing your energy with me. So while I pick up on your energies, I would love for you to settle in, to take a few deep breaths, relax your mind, relax your body, be present here with me in the now, so you're able to easily receive the messages that are meant for you today. Make no assumptions, have no expectations. Be curious, be open-minded. Be like a kid, like a child, and be open to listening. Because when we're from a place of stillness, that is where all the answers that are already within us come forward, because we're able to listen from a place of stillness. Okay, so I got all your 21 cards down, and we are going to start with the bottom row, which is your past. The middle row is your present, and the last row, the top row, is your future. These first 3 cards are your early childhood. Early childhood. And the middle card here is your aspirations and your dreams as a child, what you aspire to be, to do when you were a child, your innermost dreams. So your soul purpose, your calling, okay? And then these 3 other cards here, we're still looking at your past, but these 3 cards here are more in your latter past. So maybe adolescence, you know, not as early childhood as this card. In this cards, the energy in this cards will show what influences are still affecting your present, but we'll get there. So we're gonna start with this first row, right? Your childhood. Let's see what we got. Got the 10 of Wands, the 4 of Swords, the Tower reverse, the 10 of Cups, the Hangman reverse, the King of Wands, and the Ace of Swords for your past. Okay. So, your early childhood. Oh, I'm sorry, my beautiful souls. It seems that it was a tough one. It was a difficult one. You had to carry a lot of responsibility at a very young age. You were just a child, but a lot of responsibility was put on you. You had to be an adult really fast. You had to grow up fast. You didn't have the opportunities that other kids had to play around, to be a kid, to be a child. I'm so sorry, we all go through difficult things in our life, and especially in childhood. Childhood has such an impact in our lives in adulthood. It carries all the way through adulthood. So the fact that you had to go through this, I'm sorry, and I am so honored to do this reading for you, because I already sense your energy, how strong you are. You are a very strong person. You're so independent, and you have such an amazing heart. I can tell already just from these cards. But there was difficult challenges. There were very difficult things that happened that just flipped you over, with the Tower reverse and the 4 of Swords. You needed time to heal. You needed time for yourself to not carry so much on your shoulders. But you didn't have a choice. You didn't have a choice. You had to be strong. You had to carry so much responsibility. Perhaps you had siblings and you had to look out for them. And sometimes you felt so alone. You felt like there was no one there for you. And that why you had to deal with this at such a young age. I am sorry, my loves. But this taught you so much. This has shaped you into the person that you are now. Your most desires, your deepest desires. It's fulfillment. It's happiness. Communion with your family. Perhaps with your parents, your siblings. You desire to have that. to have that strong foundation, to have that strong relationships, to be a child, to be happy, to have fun, to enjoy. And it seems to me that you are, but even at such a young age, you were highly intelligent with the Ace of Swords. You were able to analyze things and see things from different perspectives. And you're so passionate. You're a very passionate person, an entrepreneur. But there's some stagnation here that has happened, and a lot of pain, a lot of not knowing how to get out of this situation, feeling like a martyr. And most likely at some point you were going through so much difficult things that it does feel like you were a victim, and you were a victim at some point in your childhood. Because when we're young, when we're kids, and difficult situations happen to us that we have no control as children and that we don't know better, yes, we are victims at that time. So because of that, though you may feel like a victim and you feel this emptiness of not having a stable family, a stable caregivers, you still decided though that you were going to be yourself, that you were going to be authentic, and that you were going to try your best regardless. Amazing. You definitely have been here before. This is not your first go around. You've had multiple lifetimes, my friend. I can see that through this reading, that you've been here before, and because of that, you were able, okay, this is karmic lessons that you have to go through. You were able to get out of that mentality of being a martyr, being a victim, and instead take matters into your hand and think logically and think clearly and have mental breakthroughs, realizing that this stuff here is not your doing, not your fault, nothing here that happened to you here your fault, nor did you deserve it. Okay? It's just the way of life. Sometimes, some of us, we have to go through very difficult childhoods in order to become who we're meant to be. And also, perhaps these are energies that we were carrying from our previous lives as well, from our ancestors, you know. So nothing here, I want you to know, nothing here that happened to you as a child was your fault, okay? You're not guilty of any of this, okay? And you no longer have to be a victim of this, but you clearly, I feel like you already know that, because you, my gosh, so I'm like getting so emotional because I can sense the power that you have, the determination, the mental determination that no, you're not gonna be a victim, and you're not gonna give up, and that you're gonna find your own happiness and your own fulfillment. Wow. Okay, so that is your early childhood, early adolescence, young years. Now let's look at your present. What is happening in your present? Okay, we got the Two of Cups reverse, Four of Wands reverse, the World, Knight of Pentacles, Page of Cups, Six of Swords. And the Fool reverse. Oh my goodness, you pile number one, reading number one, collective number one. I am just in awe of this reading. Amazing. Okay, now let's get into it though. Right here, these three cards are current situations that have been happening in the last few months or are still happening, okay? And these situations here in your present are affected by this right here. This is the lingering influences from your past that are affecting your present. And affecting doesn't mean that it has to be negative or positive, right? No. It's just influences. There we go. I'm sorry. Influences. Lingering influences of energies, okay, are still lingering here in your present. So you are having, or you've been going through a difficult time with relationships, whether it might be with a significant other, a romantic partner, or a family situation. It could be either. It could be both. But what I am seeing is that there has been a imbalance, a miscommunication, a fight, arguments, misunderstandings that have led to an unstable home, an unstable home environment for you. And this is a cycle. This is a cycle that is coming to an end. With the world, you're completing this cycle. And perhaps one of the influences right here, the Hangman reverse, that is affecting this situation right here is maybe you need to look deeper in you and do some inner child work, some healing for your inner child. Look, healing our inner child is one of the best things one can do, period. Okay? Because if we don't heal those energies from the past that hurt us, they're still living in our bodies. We are all energy. Everything is energy. So these energies are still within you and they're trapped. And until you give them the recognition that they need, the acceptance with non-judgment, my friend, non-judgment, because judging ourselves and berating ourselves doesn't help, only makes things worse. But instead, to give those energies, those emotions, the room, the space that they need, the acknowledgement with loving kindness, with acceptance. And know that this is not your fault, okay? I don't know why I keep on repeating this, but I need you to know that whatever happened to you as a child was not your fault, okay? You no longer have to carry this. You no longer have to be a victim of it. You can let go. You can let go of that and start healing. Continue healing. See, you're probably a very analytical person, very smart, very intellectual, okay? And when you're too much into your head, then sometimes we ignore our feelings, we ignore our emotions. And that's the only cups that I see here on your past, which tell us, okay, that your emotions, you are detached, you've been detached from your emotions because of this, because of something terrible things that happen, and it's normal. We do that. When we go through difficult things and we don't know how to deal with those emotions, and we haven't learned, nobody taught us as a child how to deal with difficult emotions, then we ignore them and we just push them away and we keep them inside of us until one day they just, oh my gosh, they explode, right? And they cause situations like this that bring instability and pain and hurt because those energies are still in us. So you need to get in touch with your emotions more. Okay? Heal this past. Let go of it. And by saying let go doesn't mean that you're just going to be like, oh, I let go of it and that's it. No. Oh, God, no. As if it only was that easy. No. Letting go and forgiving yourself and forgiving others, most importantly, for what they did, it is the key to liberate yourself. But it is also a daily choice that you have to make. A daily choice, my friend. I've gone through this myself, still going through it, where I have done the inner work and worked in my inner child so much. And I thought, okay, well, I'm healed. I acknowledge this and that. But no, then I realized it's not like that. It doesn't work like that. It is a choice that you have to make on a daily basis. Every day you have to choose, just like happiness is a choice. Every day you have to choose to forgive. You have to choose to forgive yourself and forgive others. And slowly but surely, one day, you're not gonna have these energies affecting you no more, because they have dissolved into nothingness from which they came from. They will dissolve or transmute. But it takes a lot of work. It takes a lot of work and dedication. And none of us, really, society, most of us don't want to be doing that work because it's very painful and difficult. But trust me when I tell you that when you do that inner work, you're going to be so much better for it. And I sense that you are doing it, that you've been working on it, because this cycle is ending. This is ending here. And where there is an ending, there's a beginning, right? And a new beginning will come for you. So that took a while, but I just needed to say that. I needed to say that. Now, this card right here is, what have you done up to today in pursuit of your divine calling, your purpose, your dreams, and your aspirations? Well, it seems that you've been working at it. You have discipline, you've developed routines, you are dedicated, you're loyal, you're someone that is very dependable and reliable. And you've been working on it. Yes, you've been working on it little by little. That's fantastic. You've been working in making your dreams come true. Your dream of having a stable family, a stable relationship, fulfillment of all kinds. And this is your immediate present. Now this cards right here are circumstances that are happening or that are about to happen. And how you interact with this right here, it's going to make a big difference. Is going to make these three cards up here, which is your mutable future. Mutable because it can change. Nothing is set in stone, okay? Our energies, they fluctuate just like the ocean tides. And that's the beauty of tarot, that it picks up on the current energy. So whenever you're watching this, it is according to your current energies right now. So what circumstances are happening? You are learning. You are learning your life lessons, the karmic lessons. You're moving to a different place, not only spiritually, mentally, possibly physically as well. And you want to start anew. You want to start a new chapter in your life, a new beginning of following your heart, following your intuition, following your passion, listening to your inner child. You are doing the work, listening to your inner child and starting anew. Perhaps you want to start perhaps a family or a new romantic relationship. But we can start something new unless we close definitely the chapter that we're in. And by the looks of it, you are. So be confident in yourself, trust in yourself. Know that sometimes in life, even though we have been hurt, we have to take risks, because if we don't take any risks, nothing's gonna happen, right? Nothing's gonna happen. So of course it's easier said than done when we've been hurt, when we've been stabbed, and we've been betrayed, and we've had unsuccessful relationships. It's easy for us to think that it's always going to be like that, and you don't want to take a risk. But what the universe is saying here, because this will impact your immutable future, okay, is to learn from your lessons, learn from your life experiences, move on, be confident, take that risk, take that jump. Trust your heart, trust your intuition, okay? Because when you're following your heart, when you're following your intuition, it will never lead you astray. Never. Now let's look at your future. Queen of Cups. Judgment. The Devil. We're starting off so strong here. Oh my goodness, all major arcanas. The Empress. The Nine of Swords reverse. The Six of Cups reverse. And the Nine of Wands. Okay, my friends. We gotta get in touch with your emotions. Gotta get in touch with your emotions. Because when we don't pay attention to our emotions, they just keep growing. And they don't go nowhere. Sometimes they do. But, emotions are energy messengers. Really, that's all they are, is messengers. Emotions, we feel them in our body. And our body lives in the present moment. So if we're present, if we're here, if we're conscious, if we're aware, we're able to listen to our emotions and understand what they're trying to tell us. So in your near future, the Queen of Cups, really asking, and it seems that you are coming into this place in your life where you're gonna be doing a lot of healing. A lot of seeing things from a different perspective. You're going to be coming out from a dark place into a higher level of consciousness, a deeper level of understanding of yourself. Because you are working on yourself. You are working on your emotions. You are working on healing your past, healing what has caused you so much pain. With the Devil here. And don't worry, there's no such thing as a bad cards or good cards, okay? The Devil just represents the earthly matters. It represents the self-limiting limitations of our mind that we put ourselves in. We put ourselves like a slave, right? But the chains are not tight. You can take them off. You can move. Being the Devil is just being attached to our pain, being attached to our ego, being attached to the senses of the body. If there is some perhaps healthy habits that you want to implement in your life, because I am seeing with the Empress that you might have some habits that are not the best for you, that are not healthy for you, that you must let go of. And also, most importantly though, don't live in the past. Don't live in the past, because the devil, reverse is the word devil, reverse, is lived. And the pentacles, you know the pentacles, what they mean? The pentacles is right, our five senses, our body, okay? It is the 3D. It is the 3D. So when we're stuck in the past, when we're living in the past, then we're not living. If we're just reliving the pain and trauma and the bad things that happened to us, then we are missing the present moment and we are not living. So make sure, my friends, that you are letting go, okay, of negative, lower vibrational patterns that may be self-sabotaging. Or with this specific reading though, I am feeling that this devil really represents living in the past for you, and maybe ego, maybe also feelings of shame, guilt, remorse that you need to let go of, that you need to heal. But it looks like you're doing it. You'll be doing it. You'll be doing it. This is your future right here. You'll be doing it. You'll be healing. You'll be getting in touch with your emotions, learning how to address them, learning what they mean to you, what they're trying to tell you, accepting them with openness, with non-judgment, and working through them, healing, seeing from a higher perspective, higher consciousness, letting go of the past, not staying in the past and the ego. And how can you actualize your dreams? By putting yourself first, my friend. Putting yourself first. The Empress, the Mother archetype, our Mother Earth archetype, is one of tremendous healing, but one that takes care of herself. Okay, because we cannot take care of others if we don't take care of ourselves. If our cup is empty, we cannot fill other people's cup. Okay, so you need to take care of yourself. You need to put yourself first. Change any habits that are not for your benefit, that are not good for you. Financial, wealth, mental, spiritual, all of that. Time to let go of that, and time to put yourself first. Putting ourselves first is not selfish. On the contrary, putting ourselves first is the most beautiful and empowering thing that we can do for ourselves and for everyone around us. Because again, if we are well, if we are healed, if we are strong, if we are healthy, then we're able to do that for others. We're able to take care of others in that way. Your mutable future, changeable, okay? This can change by the actions that you take with the circumstances that are coming forward to you, okay? You're feeling very tired, you're feeling worried, anxious, depressed, still living in the past, stuck in the past, childhood memories, nostalgia, depression, having your guard all the way up and wondering when is this all gonna end. But you know what? When you're here on the Nine of Wands, it is the last card before the 10 of Wands, and the 10 always implies an ending of a cycle. So you're almost there. You're at the finish line. You're at the finish line of closing this cycle here, okay, and starting a new one and leaving this behind. You're almost there, my friend. Hold on, okay, because you are there. Don't give up. You're very strong. You're very powerful mind that you have. But as much as the mind is so powerful, it can be detrimental, right? Because when we get stuck in our mind and stuck thinking about the past and worrying and having anxiety, then that's not good for us, right? That is the opposite of what we want to do with the Ace of Swords, with the mind, the power of the mind. It's a double-edged sword. So relationships, first and foremost, with yourself. That is the biggest message here for you, okay? If you look at your cards, we barely have any cups. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 cups. Which indicates that because of this, and again, so sorry, my friends, that you had to go through this. But know that we all go through difficult things in our lives. And that these things is what makes us stronger. These things is what shapes us. So, by healing this, putting yourself first, okay, you're going to be able to heal past relationships with others and with yourself. And from that place of healing, you'll be able to turn this around and start having what you wish for so much, right? Happiness, joy, family, connection, marriage, romantic relationships, stability, safety, all of that. You can have it, and you will have it. I believe in you. I know that you will do the right things, that you will take the right steps, that you will interact with this, with the life lessons that the universe is giving to you. You will heed the call. You will take the risk. You will trust yourself. You will heal your inner child. And you will become a Queen of Cups with the Judgment. And letting go of this negativity and living in the past and anxieties and worries, and you putting yourself first. Put yourself first, my friend, and all is going to be well. So now I want to get for you, we're going to close this reading with a card, an oracle card from Moonology, and a quote from some of my favorite people that have influenced me and have inspired me. Oh, the healing the inner child is such a difficult thing to do, but trust me, it will be the best thing you can do for yourself. There's this great book by Dr. Nicole Lepera, How to Do the Work. I will put the link on the description. So if you're interested in that, you can also follow her on Instagram, and she has a YouTube channel as well. But her work is fantastic. It helped me a lot with my inner child healing, because I just started doing my inner child healing 3 years ago, and I'm still working on it. A lot much better than when I started, for sure. But I understand it's difficult to go and look at the past and relieve those things that hurt us so much. But the longer we ignore them, the longer we have them there and we don't give them the attention that they need, the longer you're prolonging you're prolonging your suffering. So it takes a lot of courage to do that. And once you do it, though, which I know you're gonna do it, you're probably already working on it, you're already doing it, you're gonna be so much better for it. Okay. You got the decimating moon. Don't let your past hold you back. Just like we were saying, right? Leave the past in the past. be in the present, in the now. You can see that. Take time to breathe out. Don't let your past hold you back. Take care of yourself, my friend. Put yourself first. Do some meditating. Go out in nature walks. Read books that is going to help you understand yourself better and heal from this. Focus in the present. Focus on what you are able to do now, because the past, we cannot change it. The past is the past. It no longer exists. Okay? And just take care of yourself. This is really, I want to stress that you need to take care of yourself first. It's okay for you to put yourself first for once. You're so used to putting everybody else first because you had to when you were a child, but you no longer need to do that, okay? It's all about you now. Put yourself first. It's okay. You are allowed to, okay? It is your birthright for you to take care of yourself and put yourself first. Believe it, okay? Believe it, because you deserve it. Now, I did this little cards myself because I'm such a geek and a nerd. I love reading, and I just love so many different people, minds, powerful minds with different quotes that inspire me and that have helped me. So I wanted to share this with you all. So let's see what quote comes up for you to close this message for you, okay? You're okay. You are safe. You are loved. You are worthy of being loved. You're worthy of all the happiness that you want to achieve in life. Everything you want, you deserve it, my friend. Discipline is choosing between what you want now and what you want most. Abraham Lincoln. Okay, interesting that's what came up. But perhaps, oh my gosh, this one fell out too. The devil here, right? When we go with our impulses instead of what we know that we're meant to be doing, it can cause us trouble. It can definitely cause us trouble. So take that if it resonates with you or not. See in what area of your life that applies. But got one more. You yourself, as much as anybody in the entire universe, deserve your love and affection. Sharon Salzberg. I love this for you. You yourself, as much as anybody in the entire universe, deserve your love and affection. Universe couldn't be more clear. Wanted to make sure that you know this, okay? That you deserve love and affection. Your love and affection. And when you open yourself up to that, you'll be opening yourself up for the love and affection from the universe, from the entire universe, from the planet, from our human race. My friends, I am honored to have been able to do this reading for you. I feel for you, but I'm also impressed beyond belief because I know how strong you are and how you're able to overcome these situations that you had overcome and situations that you're going to overcome. I believe in you and I am wishing you all the best. And if this reading helped you in any way, please hit the like button and subscribe so you don't miss any of my other uploads that I will be doing. And I will also be putting that link, okay? I'll be putting that link on the description for the inner child book and a couple meditations. I'll put some links in there that perhaps might help you. They help me. Not everything is for everyone, right? But it might help you. So, all right, with that said, please take care. May you be calm. May you be love. May you stay present. And I'm sending you all my love. All my love to you. Until next time. Bye. Hi, pile number 2. Welcome to your reading. You chose the beautiful Serpentine alongside the Deviant Moon deck. One of my favorite decks of all time. I love all the decks. They're all different though. They have their own unique energy. This is definitely one of my favorites. So while I pick up on your energies, take a moment to come to center. To come to the present moment. To align yourself so you're able to receive the messages that you're meant to hear and that you're able to understand them with clarity. You're exactly where you're meant to be. And I hope that you're doing well this evening, morning, or afternoon, whenever you're watching this. Take a deep breath. Take a few deep breaths. Feel your body. Be in the present. Because when we're in stillness, that's where we're able to hear the answers that are already in us. Do one more shuffle. Okay, so got your 21 cards laid out. First row is your future, middle row is your present, and bottom row is your past. And this is where we're going to start, your early childhood. We got the Temperance, Nine of Swords reverse, Star reverse, Five of Wands reverse, the Tower reverse, Seven of Cups reverse, and the Queen of Cups. Okay, reading number 2. Interesting energies. Your childhood was complicated, to say the least. There was a lot of conflicts, a lot of competition, it seems like, and anxiety and worries and pile number 2. You are a very, very interesting person because with the Temperance here, I am getting the sense that your energy is a beautiful energy, one of balancing and alchemy, and you're very attractive. You're a very attractive person and very creative and talented, and because of that, you faced a lot of people that were jealous of you, that behaved out of the ego, acted out of the ego and insecurity, because that's what happens when people criticize others or put others down, is because of their own insecurities. So you had a lot of people wanting to bring you down, not believing in your skills and your abilities and your desires. And because of that caused you a lot of stress, it caused you to feel hopeless, to feel that there's no better outcome for you, that you couldn't express yourself freely. And your most inner child desire for you was to let go of the competition, of conflicts. You don't want to be in a hostile environment. You're not a hostile person at all. You're a star. You're an angel. You are a person that loves harmony and loves peace and loves tranquility. And you didn't have much of that when you were a child. And I'm sorry for that. I'm sorry for that, my friend. And with the tower as well, I'm seeing here that it was a surprise. It was a surprise to you and to others, the ability, the skill, the creativity, the talent that you have, that you showed at an early age. And you're good at following your heart, following your intuition. You're very in touch with your emotions. And that's fantastic, because emotions are here to teach us. They are energies that are messengers in our body, right? So you're very fluid. You're a very fluid person. As a child, yes, as a child, you must have been one of those little children, little boy or girl, whatever you want to identify yourself as, that all the people around will say, "Oh, you're so beautiful! What a beautiful kid! What a beautiful baby! What a gifted, talented! You have this almost like a royal aura of you, like elegant as well." how beautiful. But yeah, unfortunately there was a lot of people that were jealous of you and caused you problems because of that. I'm sorry about that. Now let's look at your future, your present. We got the 9 of Cups reverse, 2 of Wands, Page of Wands, 9 of Pentacles reverse, the Wheel of Fortune. Love to see the Wheel of Fortune. The 4 of Pentacles and the 6 of Wands. So these 3 cards are where you are right now, and events that have been happening in the last few months. So you've been starting a new project. I see you've been starting a passion project of yours that you really hold dear to yourself. But there's been some insecurities, some doubts, and because these cards right here, these energies are lingering still in your present, in this right here, what has been in the last few months and what is now may still be present, may be lingering. What I'm seeing is because of so many people that were jealous and envious of you, and that didn't treat you fairly. sometimes you don't have confidence in yourself, and you don't believe in your abilities, you don't believe in your skills, and you feel disappointed. You want to create your own independence with this passion project of yours. And what is lingering here, what's stopping you, what's creating this Nine of Cups reverse, disappointment, unfulfillment, doing things and not getting the result that you wanted, is this Tower here with the Five of Wands reverse, which is the shock, the shock that you went through of unfairness. Yes, a lot of unfairness of why people were mean to you, or they were jealous and envious. And because you dealt with that so much, it's still affecting your present. But you can turn it around. You can let go of this. Because, no matter what you do in life, there will always be someone that is going to talk ill about you, that's going to vilify you, that is going to say, oh, what are you doing? Who do you think you are? Or put you down, or say, you're crazy for wanting to do this or doing that. It doesn't matter what you do. It doesn't matter. You will always come across those certain people. Because in the world, we need all kinds of people to make it go round. And unfortunately, those people will exist. But what you can do, my friend, is ignore those people. Ignore the people that want to put you down, that want you to stay in the lower vibrations that they are operating. Okay? Don't listen to them. Listen to your heart. Listen to your heart. Follow that passion. Follow that dream that you have, that desire, those desires of your heart. Because the wheel of fortune is spinning. The world keeps going round and round. It never stops. It doesn't stop because we are not ready to take a jump, or because we don't want to do something. No. The wheel continues spinning. And for you, at this current moment, when you're watching this, the wheel is spinning in your favor, my friend. It's spinning in your favor. And these cards right here are the most important cards in regards of your mutable future, because these cards, these circumstances that are going to come up, how you interact with them will influence the mutable future right here. Mutable because it can change depending on how you interact. And what's coming in your near future, it seems, you're going to get the recognition. You're going to get the homecoming, the welcoming that you deserve for your talents, for your skills. Though, be wary of the scarcity mentality of perhaps, you're starting to see some success from your journey, from your new venture, and you're concerned about your finances or your health. Your finances, this is feeling like it's your finances, and time that perhaps you have wasted so much time, you think, but there's no such thing as wasting so much time. Everybody has a divine purpose and a divine timing for everything. Everything happens when it's meant to happen. Sometimes we need to go through different things in life, different lessons, so we can build the skills that we need, that are required for us to get to where we want to go. So don't worry about, oh, it took me so long, or I'm never gonna make it, or I'm too old, or I'm too young. No. everyone has his own timing, and your timing is now. So don't worry so much. Don't have that scarcity mentality, because the wheel is turning for your favor, and you're going to get the recognition that you deserve. In your future, we got the Knight of Cups reverse, the Four of Wands reverse, the Sun, the Eight of Pentacles reverse, the Six of Swords, the Seven of Chariot, I was gonna say, the Chariot, and the Page of Cups reverse. I love what I'm looking. I love to see this. Your fixed future, because nothing is really fixed, but this is the outcome of the of this circumstances that have already happened. Okay, perhaps you've had a unstable relationship with a partner that you wanted this partnership, but it didn't happen. Well, no, it didn't happen. It seems like it's not going to be what you wanted it to be, because it's we got the Nine of Cups reverse and the Four of Wands reverse. So a new romance, or a message of romance that did not go well. Could be, it doesn't have to be romance, though I'm feeling that it is. I'm getting a sense that it's something to do with romance, but if not, it is just your own stability, emotional stability, your financial stability, your stability for your passions, where the Knight of Cups reverse is not following through. Okay, it's over fantasizing, over romanticizing, not being realistic. So there's something there that will need to shed light on. But you have the Sun, which is the happiest card of them all in the whole entire tarot deck. It is the happiest card of them all. So what this is telling me is that whatever this is that is not going to turn out the way that you wanted it to be, don't worry, because something better is going to come your way. Much better that you cannot even imagine. You cannot even contemplate what it is that is coming for you. And now what you can do to realize your childhood dreams and aspirations of peace, harmony, of you're goal-oriented. Yes, you're goal-oriented, of gaining your independence financially and overall being balanced with your health and your spirit. You need to turn around this Eight of Pentacles. Instead of not believing in yourself, not believing in your abilities, not believing in your skills, procrastinating, not taking risks, not going for it, you need to do the opposite. You need to buckle down, believe in yourself, believe in your abilities, because you are a very talented person. You're very talented, you're very skilled, and don't let the past affect your future, my friend. Don't let it affect your mentality, okay, of not being good enough, or not having the skills, not having the resources, not having the time. Don't let it affect your present, because you have a bright future. We are able to create our own reality. We create our future, and you're able to change this. You're able to change these situations that happen, that what you really want, right? Your independence, what your passion dream. You're able to create that. You're able to follow through. You just need to have confidence in yourself and buckle down and let the past be in the past. Move on. Learn from the lessons that the world is giving you, the lessons that the universe gives you, the karmic lessons. Leave the past behind. Take control. Take direction. Take the steering wheel, as they say. Go with your intuition, with your gut, and follow your dreams. Follow your dreams to make this a reality for you. Don't over romanticize. Don't live in the past. Listen to your inner child as well. I'm hearing, listen to your inner child. And put yourself first. Put yourself first. Don't let this from the past, that you're not worthy or that you're not good enough, or all this envy, this jealousy, all these lower energies that you have to deal with so much, continue to affect your future and your present. And like I said, there's your card. People, there always going to be someone that is jealous or envious of you, and we just have to learn to close ourselves from that. Let it be, accepted, because that's life. There's people, everyone is operating from a different level of consciousness and a different level of understanding and perceiving things. So don't be so judgmental towards yourself and towards the other people. Don't, let them be. Let them be. You focus on you. Surrender to the divine. So, what is this telling me, this oracle card for you, is that instead of grasping so tight and being afraid of what you have, or what that you want, let it go. Open yourself up to receive from the universe. Open yourself up to receive from the universe, because you are going to receive. Surrender the control. We cannot control everything. We hardly have any control. The only control that we do have is on ourselves, and how we react to the circumstances outside of us, because life, again, keeps going, and things are gonna happen, and you're not gonna have control over them. People are gonna attack, people are gonna say, people are gonna do. You don't have control over people. You don't have control over the circumstances of life. The only thing that you have control over is yourself, that you can have control over. You can learn to have control over yourself. And by doing that, you'll be living a more fulfilled life, and you'll be able to turn this around and come into your independence. And you're capable of it. Oh my gosh, look at this. I'm telling you must be such an attractive person. I get the sense that you are a very attractive person, because we got the Star, we got the Temperance, the Nine of Pentacles is luxurious, beautiful, the Queen of Cups, all this beauty and intelligence and creativity that you have. Don't let it go to waste because of what other people said or did, No, my friend. Believe in yourself. Come into your power, because you have everything you need in order to succeed. And one last quote for you to end this message from the universe. Wherever you are, be there. If you can be fully present now, you'll know what it means to live. Oh, beautiful. Wherever you are, be there. If you can be fully present now, you'll know what it means to live. So that is the message. Don't live in the past. Don't stay here in the lower vibrations. Because when you're doing that, you're missing out. You're missing out in life. The only way to live is to be in the present, in the now, in the here. So that was your message. That was your reading. And I hope that it helped you. And if you enjoyed it, and if it was helpful to you, please hit the like button and subscribe so you can receive a notification from my next videos, so you don't miss any of my uploads. And also thank you so much in advance, because your subscription and your likes will help my channel grow. I'm wishing you all the best. Don't put too much emphasis on the naysayers. You have the talent and the skills and everything you need in order to succeed in this lifetime, to make your dreams come true, my friend. And the world, the universe is with you, okay? The universe is with you. And you are going to get what you deserve, what is meant for you. So let go of the naysayers. Believe in yourself. Take charge. Huckle down. Make this dream of yours a reality. So once more, thank you so much. May you be calm. May you be healthy. May you stay present. And may you be loved. I'm sending you all my love. Bye. Hi, welcome pile number 3. You have chosen the clear quartz alongside the Bianco Nero deck. Thank you for being here with me today. I hope that you are well on this evening, morning, or afternoon. Whenever you are watching this, trust that you were guided here for a reason and that you're exactly where you're meant to be. While I shuffle this deck and pick up on your current energies, I would love for you to connect with yourself, to come to center, to take a few deep breaths, to relax, to be here in the present with me, so that you're able to receive the messages that you're meant to receive clearly, with no expectations, no assumptions, but curiosity and an open mind. So I got your 21 cards down. First row is your future, second row is your present, and bottom row is your past. So we're going to start with the past. We'll start looking at your early childhood. We got the Empress, Temperance, reverse, Nine of Wands, the Emperor reverse, the Hermit reverse, Two of Cups reverse, and the King of Cups reverse. Okay, so this is your childhood, early childhood to younger years, school years. Okay, my friends. First, I'm sorry that, like all the other piles, your childhood was not all sunshine and rainbows. Like most of us, yeah, our childhood is not really the best. And what I am seeing here is that you went through a difficult childhood where you were not given the attention that you needed. You were neglected, perhaps by your father or by the father figure, a caregiver that was dominant male. It doesn't have to be. The cards are not gender attached. We all have feminine and masculine energy in us, but I am really sensing that this is a male dominating figure, and perhaps your father, because the Emperor is the archetype of the father in the tarot, and the Empress is the mother archetype. So there was an imbalance here between your parents, and you were left feeling defenseless, feeling that you had to put your guard up, that you had to defend yourself, tired. You went through a lot. A lot of imbalance, of perhaps excess of something, and then very drastically nothing. That's the energy of the Temperance card, of excesses, of those imbalances. And I'm seeing that you experienced that as a child, where perhaps your mother gave you, or your caregiver gave you attention and love, and then your father figure or your caregiver, completely ignore you, neglected you, control you, was very controlling. Perhaps, I'm sorry if you endure some physical punishment, I'm seeing here. And yeah, abusive, a very abusive energy. I'm sorry, my love, I'm sorry for that. And because of that relationship that has really made a impression in you, because when we're little, the relationship that we have, that we develop, those are the most important ones, because that's when we're developing our sense of being. This is where we're developing our sense of identity. And when we are not treated right, and we are not, we're not taught how to deal with our emotions as well, then we grow up to not be able to be a stable adult because of this. And it's not because of you, okay? It's not because you did something wrong. No, okay? You didn't do anything wrong. Know this, that this person that acted like that with you was not because you deserve it or because you did something wrong. On the contrary, all right? You were just a child. And I'm sorry, but that this person, this energy was so aggressive towards you and controlling and punishing, to you, because they were taking out their anger, their disappointment, their failures on you. Because most likely, this is what happened to them as a child. And this is what happens. Parents repeat the cycles. We human beings repeat the cycles if we don't break them. All right? Usually our caregivers, our parents, they treat us and raise us to the best of their abilities according to how they were treated. So because of that, this person acted like that with you, okay? Not because you did something wrong or you deserve it. No. Don't think like that, okay? Don't think that you don't deserve love and protection and a healthy relationship. No. So, because of this, and it has a major impact on you, you had gone through very dark, lonely times, where you feel disappointed, where you feel alone, where you feel lost, and you have no stable relationships, first and foremost with yourself, and then with others. Your emotions are very unstable. They were very unstable because of this. Okay? And that's okay. That's normal. These are the consequences of the actions that somebody else took on you when you were just a child. When you're a child, you're not at fault for any of this. Okay? I'm sorry about this. And then these energies right here, they linger into your present. It's what affecting your current right now. We're looking at your current present, or what's been happening in the last few months. You've been wanting to start something. Oh, and I'm sorry, I forgot to say, this middle card here is your soul purpose, your calling, what you aspire, what you dream as a child. And well, you dreamed of having a stable father or caregiver. You wanted stability, protection, love, leadership, but most and foremost, safety. I'm sensing safety and stability. That's what you aspire. Okay, and then this is what you want to do, what you've been wanting to do. You're wanting to become the emperor yourself. Perhaps start a new project, a new passion project, a new venture. But you've been too much into your head, and you haven't taken the steps to do so. Whatever the situation is here is one that is holding feelings of resentment, feelings of vindictive, coldness, cruelty, unforgiven. If we hold on to those feelings, then we're not able to move forward in life, because we're holding on to emotions, feelings of the past that hurt us. And in order to move on and start something new, you need to let go of this. We need to let go of that, because you want your independence, you want your well-being and stability and protection and health, your health. And I see this is what's been happening for you. Yes, and we got the Page of Pentacles, the Three of Wands reverse, the Ten of Swords reverse, and the Chariot. So yeah, like I was saying, you want to start something of your own, an enterprise. I don't know, something of your own you want to start, and you've been tentative because this energy is here of instability, of not finding your way, being stuck in hurtful emotions are influencing this, your present. Okay, but this is what you are working towards, a new beginning, a new opportunity of creating something that will bring you stability and health and safety that you want so badly. But you need to take the reins. Okay, you can't stay stuck in the past pain. You can't be stuck looking at the past and wishing that things were different, that things would have been different, because wishing that is not going to do anything. The past is the past. The past no longer exists. It's not even here anymore. And by doing that, you're stagnating. You're not moving forward. I know it's painful, and Only you know what you went through, and I'm sorry, I'm sorry for that. But you're a strong person. You're a very strong person. You are able to overcome all of this and move forward because you got the Chariot. And this is what's happening right now. These cards are events, circumstances around you that you need to turn around, so your mutable future is a good one. It's of what you want, okay? So no more staying in the past, stuck in the pain, being a martyr, being a victim, and not taking action, okay? Instead, you must come to your power and know that you are able to create your own reality. Take the wheel. Now, in your future, we got the Page of Cups reverse, the Ace of Swords, the Queen of Wands reverse, the Eight of Swords reverse, Seven of Cups reverse, Six of Cups reverse, and Eight of Cups. This was an interesting pile. A little bit of a similar message to another one that I did. But what I'm seeing here is that in your future, in the foreseen, what's already probably going to happen because of the choices that you have already made, that you have already done, these are consequences of your choices. So you are going to have a mental breakthrough, a spark, an idea, something, a piece of information that is going to help you. That is going to help you to walk away from all of this reverse energy of not following your heart, being childish, being immature, being insecure, being revengeful, not seeing things for what they really are, being overwhelmed with emotions, staying in the past. You're going to walk away from it. Something is going to come your way, okay? Maybe you might read a piece of information, you might hear a piece of information, maybe even this might help you to come to understand that we cannot live in the past, that whatever happened to us when we were little, when we had no control over the circumstances, and that people that hurt us, okay, can no longer hurt us now in the present. And this no longer exists. And we must move on. We must move on from the past. Because if we don't move on from the past, we're just wasting our life and we're staying in these energies that no longer exist. I know it's difficult. It's difficult because, especially when we're kids, all these negative things that happen to us, they're very difficult to overcome, to heal. But it's possible. It's possible to do so. Like I said, I think it was reading number 1 or number 2. I am going to put a link on the description so you can see a couple of links for inner child healing, a couple of books, Dr. Nicole Lepera. I think that was a fantastic book. I've been doing the healing my inner child for the last 3 years, and it has been quite the road, my friend. But one that I am very, very grateful to have taken, because even though it's been so painful and excruciating to revisit the events, the people that hurt us, in order giving that space to that energy that is trapped in us, those negative energies, and they're not really negative, it's just lower vibrational energies, painful, unpleasant energies. If we don't acknowledge them, if we don't give them room, if we don't accept them with love, with kindness, okay, they will live in us. They will stay with us until who knows when. And we'll continue to be in suffering. But if we give it the attention, if we heal them, if we stop running away from them, Okay, and stop neglecting the inner child right here. Stop neglecting your inner child, and give it the attention that it needs, the love. You're gonna heal, and you're gonna be so much better for it. So much better for it. And I see you doing it. I see you walking away from all of this insecurity and all of this pain and this unpleasant energies that have been living in you for so long. So, my friend, I am going to get one oracle card from the Moonology deck for you to see from the universe what advice does it have for you. And what I can say is just don't blame yourself, don't berate yourself, don't give yourself a hard time for perhaps repeating same lessons or staying, in hurtful, unpleasant situations and living in the past because of what happened to you when you were little. Okay? You had no control over that. You're not at fault. You're not guilty of any of that. Know that, okay? But now it's time for you to move on. Time for you to heal that and leave the past in the past where it belongs. A time for healing, yes. Healing is what you need. Do some meditations, some inner child meditations. Oh my gosh, powerful, and will really help you get in touch with your inner child and heal that inner child that needs that healing so badly. When we heal, everyone heals, little by little. That's how we heal the world, by healing ourselves first, by starting with ourselves. Oh my gosh, look at what you got. So I made this little quote deck for me because, oh no, I'm so sorry, this is like the battery is low. Of people that inspire me, that encourage me. And for you, my friend, you got bet on yourself. Trust your process, your preparation, and your gut, from the Daily J. This is another great teacher, mentor, Jay Shetty. If you don't know him, I highly suggest you follow him and you look him up. I will put the link on the description below. I hope this has helped, and if it has, please give me a thumbs up, subscribe so you don't miss any of my uploads, and I really hope to see you again. And I am wishing you all the best in your healing journey. You got this. I believe in you. You got this, my friend. May you be safe. May you be healthy. May you stay present. May you feel love. And I'm sending you all my love. Bye.